Well, hi guys. My name is Yash Katoke. So, yeah, I want let's start with I have prepared some content to talk about. So, यार मेरा नाम है यश. So, I am just a guy figuring out. I have tried a bunch of stuff. I am currently in third year of my college. I am doing BTech in artificial intelligence and data science. So yeah, I have tried so many things in the last 2 years. So the main focus right now my is indie hacking. So if you don't know about what indie hacking is, it is just basically if you are a developer, you try go find some problem, you build a solution around it, and call it a startup, and you start selling it to the people. So one of the best initiative that is in building public. Like how do you find the customers? So you build it in public. People relate to that problem that you are solving, and they try your product, and if they like, they pay. And yeah, that's it. And I'm experimenting with my tech skills, कर रहा हूँ कुछ अलग 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 ट्राई चलता ही रहता है. सो बच्चा हो अभी मीन्स या अभी ट्राई कर सकते हैं अपन. And I wanted to create the content from the last 5 years, पर भगवान ने जाने क्यों नहीं किया. तो हम पता है अब कॉलेज की इसमें फंस जाते तो हम नहीं कर पाते. तो फिर मैंने क्या था, कुछ बार ट्राई रील्स वगैरह बनाई थी. बहुत सारी बनाई थी, 20-25. उसमें से कुछ तो अपलोड भी नहीं करी थी, एडिट करने के का आलस आ गया था, तो फिर वो रहेगा. सो कंसिस्टेंट नहीं रह पाया, पर अब करूँगा मैं. अब मुझे कंटेंट जो है बनाना है. सो now I want to build create a content. So what type of content I will be creating? As I mentioned that I am focusing on indie hacking right now. So I will be focusing on two types of content, like short form and long form. So short form, like as TikTok is not available in India, it is working well in US and all. People are building businesses using that. But in India we have reels, shorts, and for the long form YouTube is goated. So in the reels, what I will be creating, like exploring products built in the community. For example, most of the this community of the indie hackers live in on the Twitter. They are not on the Instagram. They are not on YouTube. That much means there are people who are building the content, but the community lives there. So if you are some new guy, if you are finding your career in tech, so other than job, you can find, if you want to do entrepreneurship but at a solo level. So I will be exploring products so that you can get idea of what are things built in the market, so you can also experiment around or copy that business directly. Yeah, and quick SaaS and one person business marketing has, like how the people do marketing. Because as you, if you have not started your journey, you will, if you start your journey in this indie hacking path, so one problem you will see that the marketing is hell. You will feel like मतलब कि भाई तुमसे होगा ही नहीं वो. ऐसा लगता है कि मार्केटिंग कुछ अलग ही चीज़ है, क्योंकि हमें डेवलपर है, हमें ऐप्स और वेबसाइट बनाने की आदत है, तो वो नहीं कर पाते हम. Another third thing in distribution tactics from market, the one of the distribution hacks that I heard recently is the developers, like a developer was there who built his product, and then he partnered with a creator, and means it was like on the Twitter itself. So what they did was they gave this 50 to 70% of their share to them, means like earning share. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ यू आर चार्जिंग $50, तो फिर उसमें से 70% उन्होंने दे दिया, बस उनके पास 30% ही बचा. अब उनमें से मार्जिन वगैरह वो नहीं पता, पर था. बिकॉज कि यू आर न्यू डेवलपर, यू डोंट हैव डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, यू डोंट हैव ऑडियंस, तुम्हारे पास कुछ भी नहीं है, तुम्हारे पास सिर्फ टेक स्किल, तुम बना सकते हो. पर वो बनाने के बाद कस्टमर भी लाने पड़ेंगे, तो उसके लिए ये टैक्टिक्स अलग अलग यूज करते. सो ये एक थी. अब इसमें से कुछ अलग अलग भी रहते कि भाई तुम्हारे पास पैसे ही नहीं है तो तुम कैसे करोगे. So yeah, we'll look on that. So this will be in short form, content. So quick hand means I cannot go into that. Like this will be an overall idea. So and the first one is same, the SaaS and microservice ideas. What is microservice basically? You choose a tiny niche, means a very small group of people. You choose one problem for that, and you only build a product around that problem. So basically, sometimes we will feel like this is a feature in some big app, but that's where you like means opportunity lies. बिकॉज कि अब तुम उस स्मॉल ग्रुप के पीपल के लिए एक छोटा सा फंक्शन मतलब फीचर बना रहे हो विच इज और होल प्रोडक्ट. सो यू कैन लाइक means ask feedback and improve upon that. Means you look at the gap in the market, small gap, and around the small gap you build a product to like have your USP for selling that. And again, exploring hacks to use Reddit and X for growth. Like I have seen a lot of examples. If you don't know about the starter story on the YouTube, you should definitely go and check it out. It has some really amazing content, and most of my inspiration I take it from there. So, and I have seen so many examples like people are uh, going to 100k and whatnot MRR using only Reddit and X. For X, you must have heard that like on the X people build and but it is so much cluttered right now. But on Reddit, there people are brutal. तुम्हें डायरेक्ट गालियां पड़ेंगी अगर तुमने कुछ के कुछ उधर कर दिया, तुम बैन भी हो सकते हो. सो फिर रेडिट पे जो है वो ऑडियंस एकदम ये है कि एकदम ऑनेस्ट रहती, एकदम ब्रूटल रहती. सो यहाँ पे लाइक पेनिट्रेट करना मार्केट को भी बहुत मीन्स डिफिकल्ट है. बट देर आर हैक्स, पीपल यूज दोर हैक्स, एंड दोज आर वी विल डिस्कस ऑन दिस शॉर्ट फॉर्म कंटेंट. And like my personal India hacking experience. So I also built one product last time, but it died before I launched it. So then there is a whole story around that. I will also share that story in like in a video. And my personal experience, I am right now building like focusing on two products. We will talk about that ahead in the video. And yeah, that's all right now in my mind that what I will be creating in the short form, and we can also like build it. So it is a start before I have to like create 100 shorts before I call it my content creator. So we'll look on that. And other is YouTube long form video. I know it will might have been feeling like a PPT in the college examination, but चलता है भाई, कुछ नहीं होता. तो फिर YouTube में अपन बनाएंगे प्रोडक्ट ब्रेकडाउन. So basically, the best strategy that people use in the market, you must have heard or also heard about that. That you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can just go on the product hunt and all the other unit and all that. Means product launch platforms to go look at the product one, find one that you like, means you can relate to the problem, and you can just take the problem, find some gap, or directly rebuild that idea. And like you have to like be good at marketing then. But yeah, but if you want to like have a successful path, you don't want to reinvent the ideas, think about yourself, means solve your own problem, but find a day the idea people are already paying for, just go and copy a product that is already in the market. And for that I will like take the product, then we will look at why it validated, means what people are paying, what gaps can be filled by you, then technical design architecture. So I will not be showing code, I will showing the architecture basically, like how this thing work basically. If you are from the web development background, you must know that there is front end, there is back end, there is a JWT authentication, and all of that. Means JWT is part not JWT everything. सो या तो हम ऐसा कर सकते हैं कि मतलब मैं उसमें बताऊंगा कि हे अगर आपको बनाना है तो एक आर्किटेक्चर आपको दे दूंगा मैं कि ऐसा ऐसा आप कर सकते हो, फिर आप उसको एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हो, फिर कोड में तो आप खुद ही जा सकते हो बेसिकली. यहाँ हाई लेवल आर्किटेक्चर डिजाइन I will give you that, like how it works internally, what technologies you have to use. There is also a startup that I'll like personally like. There is supermeme.com or I don't know like the domain, but supermeme is it is called. So it is amazing. Like the tech behind is means not simple, but like it fascinates us. Like when as a developer we want to learn new technologies and all that, it like really helps us. And then distribution channels and marketing, like the curse is there that as a developer we are not good at marketing and we have to accept this truth. So हम ये करेंगे डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन चैनल्स, लाइक वही कि कौन रेडिट कोई यूज करता है, कोई एक्स यूज करता है, कोई इंस्टाग्राम पे रील्स बना के यूज करता है. सो ये अलग अलग चैनल्स रहते हैं, ये डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन चैनल बेसिकली. आप अगर बिलबोर्ड पे देखो तो एक चैनल है, डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन चैनल है. सो कैसे इनको यूज करे, कैसे लोगों ने यूज किया, कैसे आप उसको थोड़ा मॉडिफाई करके आपके लिए यूज कर सकते हो, वगैरह वगैरह अपन चेक देखेंगे. और मार्केटिंग टैक्टिक्स अलग अलग अलग. एंड डिस्कसिंग प्राइसिंग, like if you don't know that, like deciding the pricing is also a crucial factor. बिकॉज अगर कुछ के कुछ प्राइसिंग रख दी तो भाई गालियाँ पड़ेंगी और कोई नहीं लेगा, क्या को खरीदेंगे भाई। तो ये है। एंड हाउ टू यूज रेडिट, आई लव रेडिट। लाइक रेडिट पे अगर आप खुद एक बार यूज करना शुरू करते हैं, आप ही खुद ही बताऊंगी कि भाई रेडिट एकदम बढ़िया है, कि उसमें मतलब कम्युनिटीज रहते हैं, कम्युनिटीज में आपको डायरेक्ट टारगेट कर सकते हो आप अपने उस ऑडियंस को। तो फिर वो एक एकदम बेस्ट पार्ट है रेडिट का। And yeah, how to use it to like gain customers and also get feedback, because feedback is crucial, because you have an idea, you have built a MVP, but that idea is from your mind. You don't know what the people person who will be using it what want, means what they want. So उन्हें क्या चाहिए वो पता करने के लिए हमें उनसे ही पूछना पड़ेगा. So that's where the feedback comes in the picture. And positioning based on the gaps, like the positioning is very important. So if you don't know about positioning क्या रहता है, मतलब आप कैसा उस आपके प्रोडक्ट को दिखाना चाहते हो बेसिकली। अब इंस्टाग्राम जो इंस्टाग्राम मैसेजिंग नहीं है, व्हाट्सएप एक पर्टिकुलरली पोजीशन किया है कि मैसेजिंग के लिए, डेली लाइफ मैसेजिंग। इंस्टाग्राम अपन यूज कर सकते मैसेजिंग के लिए, बट जनरली यूज नहीं करते। अपन रील वगैरह भेजते वगैरह वो ठीक है, बट मेनली क्या यूज करते हैं कि अपन दोस्तों का जिंदगी देखते हैं भाई क्या चल रहा है, और उससे भी जल जाते। So yeah, that's all. And second part in the long form, what I will be creating is a detailed journals of my India hacking ventures. So basically the take breakdown of interesting products from the market. Yeah, means basically what I like is I explore a lot of projects and I wonder how they are built from scratch. So I am not an experienced developer. First of all, I have to tell this. So who am I to like talk about all of this? I am learning myself. So the best element that I have to like create videos about all of this is curiosity, because a person who has all the skills all the knowledge doesn't have the curiosity of like a child to learn. So yeah, वो फैक्टर मेरे पास है कि क्यूरियोसिटी है, क्यूरियोसिटी की वजह से अपन सीखते हैं, अपन नए नए देखते हैं टाइम की भाई इतने डेडलाइन इतने में करना है, और अपन मेरे पास टाइम है भी, बिकॉज आई एम करेंटली राइट नाउ इन द स्टूडेंट लाइफ, सो आई ऑल्सो हैव द टाइम फॉर डूइंग दैट. Yeah, to take weight down, and also analyzing the smart marketing moves used in the like, as I have told you earlier that example. So we can look at the market like how these people done, and also like my journals basically, like what product I chose, why I chose it, like, and how I am building it, how I am using AI to build it fast. बिकॉज भाई तुम भी जा सकते हो, गूगल कर सकते हो, एक एक चीज फिर एक एक स्टेप बाय स्टेप बना सकते हो, पर भाई टाइम नहीं रहता ना इतना उस आपके पास, तो क्या कर सकते, बनाना करता करना पड़ता है. And this third point is, I think I am planning in the future, like bringing people from different domains to discuss about their problems which can be automated. So basically आप अगर बिजनेस वगैरह में थोड़ा ज़्यादा ये है एक्सपोज है, तो आपने सुना होगा कि प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करनी चाहिए, बिकॉज द main core of the entrepreneurship is like solving problems for the people and solving problems for the rich people, and like basically everything comes down to a problem, the problem that is needs to be solved and it is willingness to pay. So ये problems को identify करना important है. So one thing is like look at the market, like the products are already built on the problems, so we can do that. But also that I had this in for a long time, like why not just go to a person like who is already working in some, for example आपके पकड़ लो कि आपके पास एक एरिया है जिस पर एक फैशन स्टोर है जो भैया बहुत सालों से चला रहा है. सो उनके पास जाके हम पूछ सकते हैं कि भाई आप अगर कुछ ऑटोमेट करना हो, कि आप डेली ऐसा काम करते हो कि भाई जो रिपीटेड है ऐसा ह्यूमन अपन, और ये काम अपना है कि अपन उसको आइडेंटिफाई करें कि ये चीज़ ऑटोमेट हो सकती है. पर या अपन पूछ सकते हैं कि भाई क्या कौन सा आप काम है जो रिपीट करते हो या बार बार करते हो, जो कि ऐसा इजीली हो जा सकता है, तो उसको ऑटोमेट कर सकते हैं, और क्या आप उसको पे करूंगी. So these are directly like the product ideas that we can go, like people like us means अपन स्टूडेंट है भाई, अपन देख रहे हैं रहा अभी, तो अपन जाके इनको बना सकते हैं. एंड लाइक इंटरव्यू विद फेलो इंडिया हैकर्स, तो इनको लाने के लिए भी खुद को कुछ बनना पड़ेगा. तो फिर देखेंगे उसका. तो फिर यार दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट द कंटेंट दैट आई वांट टू क्रिएट, will be creating, I will be creating. And the third part, like what I am doing right now. So there is a software which is famous among the screen indie hackers community, or also in the product demos, that is Screen Studio. But what problem with Screen Studio is, they it is only for like the Mac users, it is not for Windows users. So I have brought an idea that I will be building it for the Windows. There are competitors already in the market, but competitors, भाई अगर कोई WhatsApp के लिए पे कर रहा है तो कोई Slack के लिए भी पे कर रहा है, दोनों मैसेजिंग है, बट उनका पर्पस डिफरेंट है. So yeah, I have some modes in the mind. I will also be creating features, but the first, like, take the quality of the means, इसका क्वालिटी का बनाने का ही बहुत मेहनत लग जाएंगी, कम से कम 5-6 महीने तो जाएंगे क्योंकि किसी ने बनाया है पर उसने ओपनली थोड़ी किया है कि भाई ये देख ले, तो फिर इसके स्टडी करना पड़ेगा. मतलब मैंने निकाला भी है अभी, जैसे कि आप मैंने देख सकते हो. मैं first of all, I want to build a lightweight because the tools that are already available are used built using electron, and what electron does is it uses the whole chromium bulk building inside the product. So अगर बताओ क्या प्रॉब्लम है इसमें, तो भाई तुम अगर यूज भी नहीं कर रहे हो तो फिर भी वो बहुत सारा रैम तुम्हारा खा रहा है, तो फिर वो तो खराब चीज है ना. तो उसके लिए अपन ऑप्टिमाइज कर सकते हैं. तो एज अ डेवलपर व्हाई नॉट ऑप्टिमाइज इट, भाई बना के देखते हैं. And also trying to add as much apple level polish as possible. I have like found all the like physics equation they use, how they use velocity, acceleration, and all of that to like add motions to the like or cursor movements. And basically they work on what they don't like decide on the cursor movements, but like user behavior. Like if the click is done, so we derive a user behavior, that what a user wants. The if user has jumped like suddenly, then it's a behavior that user is following in his mind. So we derive that. So how do I derive that? I don't all know that. So this is where AI comes. Look, what the AI has done is like AI कोई ऐसे शक्ति नहीं देती कि तुम कुछ भी बनाओ, पर AI ने वो टाइम कम कर दिया है. लाइक अगर तुमको ऐसा कुछ पता करना था, तुमको पहले 20-25-30-100 के आसपास आर्टिकल रीड करने पड़ते थे, नोट्स निकालने पड़ते थे कि भाई ऐसा इसमें से थोड़ा सा, इसमें थोड़ा सा, आपको डॉट्स कनेक्ट करने पड़ते थे. बट व्हाट एआई हैज डन इज, एंड आल्सो द एआई टूल्स लाइक द परप्लेक्सिटी, they like read the articles and connect those dot on your behalf, and you get only the conclusions. So yeah, this is like the best way to use, like best time to live in. And also I am building it in Rust, means there is a reason. Like there is joke in the community that we people write their whole apps in Rust for no reasons, but no, I have a reason behind that. I want to learn it, and also like the for the optimization purposes. And don't look at here. And also one another product is that subreddit monitoring tool. As I told you that I love Reddit, I want like use Reddit to, मुझे रेडी यूज करना है कि भाई पीपल को लोगों को फाइंड करने के लिए जो कि इंटरेस्टेड होंगे अपने बिजनेस में, अपने प्रोडक्ट के लिए, एंड ऑल दैट. सो व्हाट आई वांट टू बिल्ड इट लाइक, there is subreddit for example SaaS, and if I am building something like the Screen Studio, so if person asks for is there a Screen Studio alternative, so what generally people do is they sit for the 3 hours straight and they monitor the rates, they look for the posts that are relevant for their product, like for the ISP, like ideal customer profile, and then they join the conversation, like talk about that. They also share their product they are building, and also from that they get eyeballs, and from that they get traction on their landing page, and ultimately get users. So yeah, no, other complexities are under the hood, but yeah, the basic idea is this, that I want have like I have built version of 0.001 of it, but yeah, I am working on it. So yeah, it can be built by AI within like 2 hours, but yeah, I want to like also learn, not only take the code and copy paste. So yeah, I am also doing that part. So that's all यार, इतना है. अभी इंग्लिश भी थोड़ी कच्ची कच्ची है तो बोल तो रहा हूँ. मतलब इंग्लिश कच्ची नहीं है, अगर 100% इंग्लिश में बोले तो इंग्लिश फ्लुएंट रहती है, अगर 100% हिंदी में बोले तो वही रहती है. पर आई एम ट्राइंग टू लाइक फाइंड द मिडल पार्ट ऑफ दैट, बिकॉज आई वॉन्ट टू क्रिएट लाइक, रहता भाई, हमने भी एक्सपीरियंस किया है, हमारे दोस्त भी रहते हैं जिनको भाई 100% इंग्लिश में जो है कंटेंट पसंद नहीं आता, समझ में आता है, पसंद नहीं आता. सो फिर या that is it. And also one reel I will be like sharing. देखूंगा, आज शूट कर लूंगा वरना कल कर लूंगा. सो या, सो ये वीडियो तो आप यूट्यूब पे देखेंगे ही, और फिर डिस्क्रिप्शन में इंस्टाग्राम का भी दूंगा. अगर सपोर्ट करना है भाई तो कर लेना, दोनों जगह पे सब्सक्राइब और फॉलो. सो दैट्स इट. सो या,